Hi, lovelies. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Ikechine Adeze. All right, so this is a continuation of second trimester. So now we're in the third. So this is from the 7th month to the 9th or 10th month. Yeah. In case you don't know what I'm saying, then go back to the previous video. Yeah. So third trimester. The funny thing about this journey is when you're in first, you're like, let me just enter second. You get to second, you're like, let me just enter third. That's how it's always it happens. That's how it happens, sha, for most persons, sha. So for me, when I now got to third, my blood started coming down small, small because as you're approaching the dates, like for me, okay, for me, sha, when I was approaching the dates, like I felt like time was running too fast. Why some persons will tell you when you get to the third trimester, like everything will be moving slow. Mine was not that case. So my own, I felt like time was too fast. I was like, calm down, let me breathe. Yeah, so at the same time, I could not wait to just offload. I wanted to be myself, like like now I'm myself. So third trimester, what really happened in third trimester? I had outbursts of energy. Like as I was advancing like towards the D day, like energy was increasing for me. I was not getting tired. Instead, I was still strong. I was going out every single day. Every single day. 2 days to my delivery. I still went out. Yeah, so outbursts of energy. Now my eating was balanced. I was just a very little bit picky. The tongue, I kept on chewing gum, but it was not as frequent as first and second. Like I was chewing gum every day. But sometimes I wouldn't chew. I can go a whole day without chewing gum though. Yeah, I was eating well. As usual, the lower back pain increased. Getting up was quite difficult. I had to I had to first sit up. No, you have to first stand on the bed, small, small. Then you now get up, hold the waist. You now stand, now breathe. Same thing with sitting down. When you sit down, when I sit down for long, it's always a problem. Then the heat was terrible. I was anticipating Hamatan a whole lot. Like I was like, God, let Hamatan just come. Everywhere is hot. Everywhere was so hot. I'll always be sweating. There's something funny that happened in this touch trimester. I could hear my heartbeat through my ears. Actually, Google did they say it's normal? Okay, yes, it's normal. Yes, it is. It is not an issue. uh Like the way when you use a stethoscope to check the heartbeat, right? Yeah, how it sounds in the ear. That was how it was sounding in my ear. Like once I lay down to sleep, like I'll be hearing boom, boom, and my heart will be beating so fast. I'll be like, it was funny and also not so funny. The insomnia stopped. I was sleeping well. I was sleep well at night, wake up normally, peeing frequently continued. The urinary incontinence stopped too. The itching, I had more control over it. Yeah, because I looked for measures to keep that place dry. So it really worked for me a whole lot. Yeah. And I think the last time I used clothing I was in my second trimester, I guess. I don't think I used my third because it's quite discomforting. So I tried my possible best to not use. Yeah. And let me just quickly say things I enjoyed during my pregnancy journey. I enjoyed the fact that my bump wasn't so big. Aside the dresses I wore for my photo shoot, like if you had seen me physically on shirt, you would think they probably I just overate. And even if not for my nose, like my nose disappointed me. Like naturally my nose is quite visible. The coupled with pregnancy and all. So I think from the 6 months it was really expanding, like really, really expanding, but not so terrible, sha. Yeah, so it was just my nose that exposed me. Because most persons would have not even known that I was pregnant. Even when I gave it, most persons were like, were you due already? Yeah, I got that from my mom. In her house, you don't really know they are pregnant until the third trimester. So that was my case. So I enjoyed that fact. I enjoyed the love and care. I had so many and so much support system around myself. I told you guys I could not eat my own food. So, and my sisters are not actually here in the East. They're in school. they're far from me. My parents are in Lagos, so it's just my in-laws, and you can't stress them now because they're quite old. Then my sister-in-law came through sometimes. So what I was just okay, a friend reached out to me, Jerry, by the way. Though I'm still very angry with him because he told me I was ugly while I was pregnant. I'm gonna drag your wife in case you don't know. All right, so he just reached out to me. He said, "Hey, if you need help, just tell me. I have persons that can come and cook for you." So it was actually a very beautiful idea and it was quite thoughtful. But then I did not just want anybody. I wanted somebody that I could flow with and somebody that somehow my spirit, like I said, because one person is coming to my house, two person need to be cooking what I will be eating. So I needed somebody that somehow like we communicate where I did not want a total stranger. So I just kept coming. I just said no problem. So one of those days, I got talking with eccentric the marketer, also known as Choma Okonko, one and only. Anyway, you see that baby girl just helped me send lots and kisses. So she can never lack help in her life. I love the baby girl. She just called me. We're chatting. I don't know if it's chat or call. She just said, Naya, she wanted to ask me if I need help of any sort. Ah, my dear, that day tears just really flowed down my eyes. I think that I was rounding off my first trimester, and it made me really realize that God hears our thoughts, even the silliest of them. So I really cried that day, and I'm just grateful to God. And she'll come around, cook. She helped a whole lot in the house, a whole lot with chores, and a whole lot like we are in my baby's room together. Cleared so many things in the freezer because I wasn't eating, so many food were already spoiled in the freezer. Some changed taste because I already stayed there for quite a number of time, like for a very long period of time ahead. So that was the help God sent. So I had a whole lot of support system. My mother-in-law was always sending food calls, my father-in-law always hugging, pecking, my parents always calling. My siblings always reaching out, just you're good, just you're fine. So I was quite strengthened and also it really made me feel loved. So if you have any pregnant person around you, you don't need to wait for the person to like tell you how they feel. Like just check up on the person, how you doing, how you coping. It actually helps. I'm telling you, it helps because this journey is not what you want to do alone. That's why you need to make the right decision when choosing a partner. Because if you actually fail in choosing a partner, like I don't know how it will be because it's not going to be funny. Because while I was pregnant, my husband's diet changed a whole lot. That's why I told you kindness is a must when choosing a partner because there are days I wouldn't cook. He was quite very, very understanding. Sometimes you eat out, sometimes then okay, anything. Sometimes he'll tell me he's fine, let him just take food and sleep. Yeah, that was how we are doing. Sometimes it is what I want to eat that we end up eating, even if he doesn't feel like eating it. So all these sacrifices were put in place for this whole thing. So please, darlings, make the right decision and carry God along in the journey. So my third trimester, I don't think there's any other special thing that happened. That was just it. Outburst of energy, everything went smooth, fine. Waiting for the D-Day, praying, you understand, speaking, trusting God that everything will go smooth. And one beautiful thing that happened, I think this was the highlight of my third trimester. My best friend, she did kiss. She surprised me, guys. I was just at home that day. My husband just told me I should clear the house and visitors are coming. So me, I was tired. That's the trauma. I don't know. Trauma. I just told. I did I say my husband told her. I don't know. Before I even woke up, trauma already cleared the room. I just woke up. I was like, visitors are coming. I was not really properly dressed. So I just went inside, just wore one or two things. And when I came to the room, that babe, come, they're not staying long. I just came out. Hey God, it was my best friend, guys. Oh God, it was so thoughtful. Like I've not seen her since 2022. Yes, 2022. That's when I got married. So since my wedding day, we've not seen. Okay, we saw her child's dedication and their house opening. So since then, I've not seen. You know how marriage can just separate everybody after school. So that was the highlight. And funny enough, she came 26th, 27th. I gave birth, and she actually told me it's going to be a boy, and she said with her full chest. So finally, it was a boy. So that was the highlight of my third job because she surprised me, and oh God, throughout that day, like joy. I don't know. I was just so happy. That night I went to pack my bus, put one or two things. That's the trimester in a wrap. So thank you guys for being on my channel. Love you. Please like, comment, subscribe.